The Form Builder tool is designed to create forms for a wide range of purposes: surveys, newsletter signups, and any other types of lead generation. To set up a form, simply click on this box here for forms. The first step here is to name our form, and for now we're going to title this Course Review. And this opens up our Form Builder tool, which basically the first thing we see here is our form options box, and this is where we can edit any of the administrative aspects of our form, and that includes the name, submit text, response text, and a few other things down below. We're going to ignore pretty much all of this here. I will explain that that the Enable API option and the Enable Email option, these are two ways to basically deliver your form responses and all of your form data to either a database for API or to an inbox with email. And then the conversion tag, this is where we could actually insert a script to track form conversion rates and any metrics surrounding our forms as well. So for now we're actually going to ignore all of this, and we're going to just dive right in to the form fields, which is where we are going to actually create our form. Here we have actually 6 different types of form fields, and these range anywhere from text fields down to radio buttons to even hidden fields that we can add in. For now we're going to start off with descriptive text, and this is going to be where we can actually just have a piece of text at the top or really anywhere in our form that would describe something about the form. Maybe, hey, fill this out below to get a prize. In this case, we're actually just going to say, fill out the form below to assess the course conditions. Go ahead and add that, and then we'll go ahead and add a text field. And this is basically a field for inserting information. Whether it be a name, an email address, a phone number. Right now we will stick with a name, so we'll say, what is your name? This will be the descriptor, and then an initial value. This is actually where you put your name, and initial value would be a just an initial name that, or phone number or email address that we could insert to give an idea of what you'd include. Required, we will go ahead and check that off. So in other words, no one can send this form unless they include their name, and we'll go ahead and add that field there. And then the last thing that we'll add is a select box, which is nothing more than a drop-down box, and we'll go ahead and say course conditions, and we'll rate this here from great down to good, fair, and then we can add options here, poor, and then terrible. And very much like on the site layout page where we can drag and drop, we can do the same here. So we could actually drag that down below, and we could drag that back up, and for now we'll leave it as is. So for all intents and purposes, this is a basic form, and now we just need to add it to our mobile website. So if we go back into our site layout page, we see that this course review form is now counted as an unused element. So just like with the other elements, we simply need to click on this green arrow, and if we go back into our site and click refresh, we see that down at the bottom, here's our new form, and we could just basically fill it out and rate it good. The course conditions were good, and we could submit it. Now, submitting it here actually won't result in anything, because that form's not going to a database, nor is it going to an inbox. But you get the idea. You could simply set up an email address or an API URL to make that happen. So setting up forms, pretty easy. If you do have any questions about this, again, you can always reach out to us at help.mofuse.com, where you can post a ticket, and I encourage you to check out our other videos as well. Thanks a lot for watching.